Well, we got a new saw port, the G660. It's a clone of a Stihl 660, and we're gonna break her down. I did make sure it runs, but that's not gonna matter. I think I got some special plans for this saw after it's done. This bucker's kind of a funky size. I think my bit's getting worn out. Set that aside. I did already throw away that spitback cap. I have a spider on me or something. This saw came from Amazon. I don't remember who the seller was, but it came overnight. It was quick. I'm thinking that this is going to be just a spicy work saw. I have some plans for this saw. I'm hoping it's going to get used a lot. Boy, that bugger was tight. It does not want to let go of that plug. There. Dang. Amateur hour. I don't know my long string shoes. That ain't gonna fit in there either. No, you need it. Probably get rid of that. We'll see how. See how easy it is to start it. Holy smokes. I remember people were saying you got to check your fasteners and make sure they're tight enough, but these ones are almost too tight. Plug is run, but hardly at all. Basically just a start. Looked like it was rich. What gonna be modified in this muffler too. Oh wow. Dang. Just tight. So I was gonna do an MS460, but the one I got, it's not in great shape. I wanted something new shape, so this is what we're gonna do. This saw is probably going to be available at some point. We'll talk about that later. At least you guys can see what I've done and how I did it. We're gonna set the squish about 20 thousandths. Advance the timing a little bit. If I do it too much at my altitude, it just pops like crazy. I can't do the timing advance that you Midwestern guys can. It just won't do it. You get a lot less air. Yeah, it's got the cage. Hopefully it's not too loud. I got the fan going, it is hot. I did turn it down. It almost looks like the intake's twisted a little bit. Probably should check the squish. Before I pull the cylinder. Let's do that. Looks like about 30 thousandths. I'll double check it. At least I got a reference. calipers in the metal shop. I'll go get it when I take a break. Not sure if I want to use this cylinder or one of those. Those Warhawk cylinders are so nice to grind on. I have another cylinder over there that's already ported, but it's my old recipe. So if I use that one, I would have to change a few things. Curious what this carb looks like anyway. A lot of these aftermarket carbs I have problems with because they have like these little plastic plugs in the carburetor that kind of put pressure on the jets so they don't turn out and they don't last very long. I've had one that was so bad, just free revving the saw a couple of times would run the both high and low screws out a full turn. That's not acceptable. I do have a lot of OEM parts for this saw that we'll probably swap out as well. Let go. There we go. Oh, she squirted. It does have springs. It does have springs on the jets. So maybe I won't have trouble with this carb. If not, I got a whole bunch of OEM ones up here that are parts carbs. We'll build one if we have to. The intake's not twisted, it just kind of looked funny. I might even have a pop-up piston for this thing. I'll have to look through my parts. Nice and oily in there. It's a big combustion chamber though. I don't remember these being that big. One of these I got open. Hold on. I'm looking at this Warhawk cylinder, and the combustion chamber is just a touch smaller and way smoother. The squish band is a lot smoother too. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. You don't got the lighting, I don't think. I need better lighting in the shop. She's nice and clean. Big old nasty spot in that transfer. Tape for that slag to come on. It came right loose too. Glad I didn't do that while I was running it. This was on my 066, my first iteration of that saw. There's the Phillips. There's my tiny Phillips. Here in front of me. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. Definitely not as nice inside as the Warhawk though. I wonder what the squish will be with the Warhawk on it. Let's pull some of these. These were the thin ring. I forgot to look to see if I have a pop-up piston or not. She's snug. You hitting on anything? I have it for the hitting on the flywheel, but it feels pretty good. I better go get my calipers. Alright, I got my calipers. Looks like the squish on the Farmer Tech cylinder is 27 thousandths. That's pretty good for a factory with a gasket. I already made a mess of the gasket, so I'm probably going to eliminate that unless I take a little too much out of the cylinder. Oops, I think, oops. Thought I had some cylinder gaskets for it, but maybe not. The ported cylinder, when I put in there, it didn't even touch. It didn't even touch it. So it's got to be over 40 thousandths. I do have a piston that I already lightened up, but it's not a pop-up. We'll decide what we're going to use. I haven't. I'll just stew on that a little bit. Just thought I'd take you guys along. Till next time.